Mary, I really like your hair like that.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's not near as bad as the old style.
What?
Chad, you have a weird way
I
of
ought
giving
to punch
compliments.
What did I say?
Hey! Here comes John.
It's great to be back in school, isn't it?
John, you are seriously strange. Nobody likes school.
Hey John, what do you think of my hair?
It looks fine, as usual. Why?
Do you like the changes?
You changed something?
That's her, over there, sitting at the picnic table. The one with the ponytail.
She looks kind of young.
Oh, she's old enough. You do this right and you're home free.
Okay. What do I do?
Sit beside her and massage her thigh. She loves that. Right, Bobby?
Wow.
She might protest a little at first, but that's just for show. Just keep it up, show her you're in charge, and she'll fall all over you.
And from then on she's a sure thing?
You better believe it. Now go over there and meet Christy.
Well, here goes.
Okay.
This ought to be good.
And I have Mr. Hayes for AP Algebra.
Doesn't he give a lot of homework?
Yeah, he's great.
Just plain strange.
Hi. I'm Tim, can I sit down here?
Sure.
Thanks. Okay, I'm new here. I just want to meet new friends.
We're lowerclassmen. You look like a senior. Seniors usually snub sophomores and freshmen.
I didn't know. You all look very mature, especially the ladies.
Gosh.
Just so you know, Mary is my girlfriend, and Christy and John go together.
Is that right? I think you girls could do better. Hey,
What you talking about?
I'm right here.
Why is your hand on my knee?
Just getting to know you better.
Well, get it off. Now,
Make me death
OMG.
wish. What?
when he wakes up, you can ask him if he knows me well enough. Now.
There's the bell. We better get to class.
Shouldn't we take him to the infirmary, or something?
The guy just molested me. He can make his own way to the nurse.
You're right, of course.
Did you get all that?
Uh-huh.
Great. Let's put it on YouTube.
Good morning, Mr. Silver. Why, Timothy, what happened to you? Were you in an accident?
Well, Principal Bell,
It was no accident. He was attacked. Right here on your campus.
Oh my goodness. Timothy, what happened?
Well, Principal Bell,
I'll tell you what happened. Tim was minding his own business, when some coward attacked him from behind. He has a minor concussion, and there will be a scar on his forehead.
Mr. Silver, if you please, I'd like to hear from Timothy. Timothy?
It was like my dad said. It was lunchtime last Monday. I was out in the schoolyard by the picnic table and, wham, somebody hit me.
Did you get a look at the culprit?
Not really. I just know he was big and mean.
Hair color?
I think he was bald.
Enough. What do you plan to do about this?
Since we have no bald students, let me call for a student that may be able to answer some questions. Christy King, please come to the principal's office. Christy King, to the principal's office, please.
Christy sounds like a girl's name. How can she help?
Christy and her friends spend most lunch hours at that picnic table. She may have seen something.
Dad, maybe we ought to just drop the whole thing.
Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, Mrs. Bell. Am I in trouble?
That's what we're here to find out. This is Mr. Silver. Mr. Silver, Christy King.
Hello.
I believe you may know his son, Timothy.
Nope, I've never met anyone in a turban before.
That isn't a turban. Someone attacked Timothy and injured his head. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, yeah. I did that.
Christy, you may sit down. Why would you do such a thing?
He made me mad by molesting me.
She's lying. Besides, a little girl like her couldn't do the damage that was done to my son.
I'm not lying. And I could have gone more damage, but I had to get to class.
Christy, tell us what happened.
Mary, John, Chad, and I were out at the picnic tables like always. Tim walked over and introduced himself real nice. But then, he sat down and tried to tell us he should be our new boyfriend, and he started to rub my leg with his hand. I told him to stop. He didn't. Voila.
Did you say voilà, Christy?
Yes, ma'am. I just came from French class.
Vous faites bien dans vos études.
What did you say?
I said, you are doing well in your studies.
Really? In what language?
Never mind.
Let's get back on track, shall we?
Yes, of course, Mr. Silver. Timothy, what do you have to say?
Okay, so I might have touched her, a little. 2 guys told me she liked it, and even though she was a little young, she would, in their words, be easy and a sure thing, afterward. I may have been wrong about that, but that didn't give her and her gang a right to jump me like they did.
I don't know what being easy or a sure thing is. I'm sure I'm not those things, but I am the only one that did anything to Timmy. Mary, John, and Chad didn't do anything. In fact, John wanted to take him to the nurse, but the bell rang.
Nonsense. My son is a trained athlete. A Golden Glove boxing champion. There is no way a little girl like her could beat him all by herself.
Yes, I can. And I don't care what color his mittens are. Want to see me?
Christy, please sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
Now here is what will happen. Christy, you will enroll, take and pass our course in conflict resolution. Timothy, you will join our community service club, and spend Saturday mornings helping with community projects, for the rest of the semester.
She gets a tap on the wrist, and my boy gets a half a year of hard labor? Not fair at all.
Mr. Silver, we take sexual assault very seriously here at the academy, especially when an older boy preys on a younger girl. Honestly, you are lucky that Timothy is not being expelled. I hope that we can help Tim with not only his character flaws, but his choosing of new friends. You may all leave now.
Sorry about the practical joke, sort of a welcome to MHS thing.
No problem. Except for the concussion, it was pretty funny.
How did it go with Ms. Bell?
Pretty good. My dad really gave it to her. She was almost in tears.
Didn't you get a lot of weekend service?
We just let the old lady give me that to keep her from bowling. We're nice like that.
Here comes Betty Hill.
Who's Betty Hill?
Just about the hottest girl in school.
Wow. She's so hot, she makes my radiator boil over.
Hi, aren't you Tim Silver, the boxing champion?
Yes, I'm Tim, and I have done some boxing in my day.
Is it true that you won your age group for the past 3 years?
Yes, and everyone by knockout.
Wow, then how in the world did a freshman girl beat you to a pulp?
She's a sophomore. What a bitch.
Yeah, but a hot bitch.
That little bitch is ruining my life.
How is Betty ruining your life?
Not Betty, Christy King. I ought to take her out and beat her to a pulp.
You'd better be careful about the things you wish for.
I ought to mop the hallway with you.
That would make Miss Bell very angry. She doesn't like fighting in school. But I'll be happy to meet you in Eagle Street Park, after school, and put you back in the hospital.
The doctor says I can't fight until my concussion heals. Then I'll get you.
I can't wait.
Me either. But none of that cheating street fighting you are so famous for. We'll have a real boxing match, a ring, a referee, and rules.
What do you mean, rules?
Maybe he's talking about those rules Mark Queenie made up.
Huh?
Remember?
Mark who?
Maybe she means the Marquis of Queensberry?
That's the dude.
Whatever, I'm just talking about regular Golden Glove boxing rules. You can get a book at the library to tell you what they are.
Jeez. Now I have to do homework, just for a fight.
Maybe Mr. McCoy, at the gym, can show you how to fight with rules.
Yeah! That's a good idea. He teaches boxing all the time.
Do you two train at McCoy's gym? That place is a dump. My dad is going to put him out of business.
We don't really train. Mr. McCoy lets us use his equipment if we help clean up and stuff.
We'll have the fight 2 months from today at my dad's gym. Just in time to mess up your face before the homecoming day.
You won't be able to dance at all. You'll have 2 broken legs.
Come on, Sam. Keep your left up. Keep it up.
Hi, Mr. McCoy. Can I talk with you?
Oh, hi, Christy. I'll be with you in a minute. Time. Okay, boys. Good workout. Hit the showers. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Now, what can I do for my favorite customers?
We don't pay anything. How can we be customers?
You girls always help me out keeping the place neat. That's your payment. Now, what can I do for you?
Can you teach me how to box?
Mostly the rules.
Why does a sweet girl like you want to learn how to box? Boxers get ugly faces like mine. You wouldn't want that, would you? Besides, I have heard you are pretty good with your fists already.
A boy at school wants to fight me, but not in the regular way. He talks about rules and special gloves. I don't know anything about those things.
Boys sure have changed. In my day we would have asked a girl like you for a date. Now they ask for a fight. Did you do something to him?
She gave him a concussion.
What? Did you hit him with a baseball bat or something?
No, she hit him with a picnic table.
What? I want to hear the whole story.
We eat lunch outside at a picnic table when the weather is nice. This new boy started to molest me. When he wouldn't stop, I bashed his head on the table.
Sounds like he got what he deserved. Why doesn't he just mind his own business now?
Some kids at school filmed the fight and put it online. Now he is embarrassed about being beat up by a girl. I guess he was a champion at boxing with special gloves. Mary, what did he call them?
Golden gloves.
And says if we would fight by boxing rules that he could beat me. So I want to learn the rules and prove him wrong.
Golden gloves aren't really gloves. It's an amateur boxing association. Very prestigious. I fought in the Golden Gloves myself years ago. A Golden Glove champion would have to be a very good boxer. A beginner would have very little chance against him.
This Tim Silver guy is twice her size, and 2 years older too. But, I'd still bet on Christy.
Wait a minute. Is this kid's father opening that new gym uptown?
He said something about that, so I guess so.
Yeah, and he said his father would put you out of business. That can't be true. Is it?
Well, Silver will have all the latest equipment and training aids. It will be tough to compete. But, I'll be okay. I've heard of this Silver kid. They say he's good enough to make the Olympics someday. Christy, I think you should forget about fighting him.
With you teaching me, I could still win, right?
She's gonna do it with, or without your help.
Christy, are you going to fight this kid, even if I don't help?
Yep.
Okay, then I better help. Gather around, let's make a plan. Okay, here is my plan. I will be your sponsor, manager, and trainer.
What does that mean?
You do all your training here, at my gym, and wear one of my t-shirts.
I already do that.
Well, now the t-shirt isn't just a fashion statement, it's an advertisement.
What can I do?
You'll be the assistant trainer. You know, exercise with her, give her encouragement, stuff like that.
Cool.
Now Christy, you already run every week, right?
Yep. A mile 5 days a week.
I want you to increase that to 5 miles, every day.
Okay.
Keep up your weight training, but switch to more reps, with lighter weights. We want to build up your speed.
Sure.
After a couple weeks of that, we'll start working on the speed, and heavy bags. And finally, we'll start boxing lessons. You know, with sparring partners, and all that. Okay, now let's get to work.
Okay, Tim, let me do the talking. I'll see if I can get you out of this mess.
Gee, Dad, I want to fight her. Make her pay, you know.
You idiot. Fighting a girl is the worst thing you can do. If you beat her, you're a bully. If she does even a little good, you're a wimp. Either way, the Olympic Committee dumps you.
Okay, Christy, that's enough.
Yeah, no, Mr. McCoy, this fighting with rules is more fun than I thought it would be. Who's next?
There is no one left that will get in the ring with you. We're all out of sparring partners.
Boys
Crap.
are such chickens, we could go and work some on the speed bag, or take another run.
No, you girls have been working real hard, you deserve a break. Go down to the soda shop and have some hamburgers, soda, and more junk food. Have it charged to me.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. McCoy. Come on, let's go, Chris.
Mr. McCoy, you're the best. Thanks.
Hey McCoy, what are you running here? A daycare, or a home for wayward girls?
Mr. Silver, what a surprise. This is what is known as a gym. Ever been in one before?
You call this a gym? All your equipment, and training methods, are antique.
I prefer to use the term, classical.
When I open up, all your former customers will be treated to the modern gym world.
Well, maybe. What can I do for you today, Silver?
My boy and I talked it over. We don't want to see that little girl take a beating from my son, which you know will happen. All she needs to do is publicly apologize to Tim, and we'll call off the fight.
Actually, I was skeptical of the girl's chances, at first. But after training her for a few weeks, I have never seen such a natural talent. Your boy has every right to be scared.
I ain't scared.
Mr. McCoy, may I have a word?
Sure, Doc. What is it?
If you are going to continue allowing such violence in your gym, you should provide some decent head protection. A couple of these lads are seriously injured. And young man, if you were planning a match with that girl, I would advise you against it. She's dangerous.
Thank you, Doc. I'll take that under advisement.
You should do more than that. Good day.
How much did it cost you to put on that show?
What are you talking about? How could I set up an act, even if I thought it would be necessary, when I didn't even know you were coming today?
Well, anyway, last chance. Are you going to save the little girl a beating? Or, shall we meet next Saturday?
I'll see you on Saturday. And, Silver, I truly feel sorry for your son. Good day now.
Goodbye, McCoy.
Where is Tim? You think he chickened out?
I doubt it. It's an old boxing trick. Guy keeps you waiting, hoping that it will make you nervous. You know, get you a little scared.
Well, all it's doing to me is pissing me off. Pardon my language.
I'm going to the concession stand. Do you want anything?
Surprise me.
Okay.
Here, Tim, put these on. These are brass knuckles. I know what they are. I can beat her without these things. These will make sure you not only beat her, but you devastate her. Isn't it cheating? It's only cheating if you get caught. So don't get caught.
What did you bring me?
What did you ask for?
I asked you to surprise me.
Surprise.
Mary, sometimes you can really be an ass.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm not thirsty. Hey Mr. McCoy,
Yes, Mary. What is it?
what are brass nuts?
Just a second, Mary.
Well, finally, here he comes.
Are you still mad at me?
Yes, a little.
Here, you can have a sip of my soda.
Gee, thanks. Hey. This thing is empty. Why do I even hang out with you?
Because I'm cute, I kiss good, and no other girl will have anything to do with you.
All valid points, I guess.
Now you can take the empty to the recycle bin, please.
Your wish is my, well, you know the rest.
Have a good clean fight. Go to your corners at the bell, come out fighting. Just a second, Christy. Mr. Silver warned me about your dirty tricks. Don't try that in my ring.
Yes, sir! I always follow the rules.
Mr. McCoy, I have a question.
Just a second, Mary. I'll be right with you. He has a lot of reach on you. Take the first round and find a way through his reach. Okay, you understand.
Yep.
Mr. McCoy, please, I have a question.
Okay, Mary. What is it? Hurry.
What are brass knuckles?
They're metal bars put across your fist. I hope that Christy doesn't have any. It's a big cheat.
Christy wouldn't cheat. But, Mr. Silver made Tim put them on, said it would make him win.
Oh my god. I've got to stop this fight. Christy could get hurt. Seriously hurt.
Don't, Mr. McCoy, I bet Christy can still win. She wouldn't want to quit.
Wow, he hits
Are
hard.
you okay? Christy, I better stop this fight before you get hurt.
Why? I am not doing that bad. I am blocking all his punches. It's just that they still hurt, a little.
No, you're doing great. But he has brass knuckles under his glove. You could get seriously hurt.
What's a brass knuckle?
Have you ever seen Bluto put a horseshoe in his glove when he fights Popeye?
Who's Popeye?
Never mind. He has metal weights in his glove, so he can hit you harder. He could really hurt you. I've got to stop this.
If you make me stop, Mary and I will stop coming to your gym.
You mean you would give up free membership?
Well, you'd miss us. And anyway, I have something more dangerous than Popeye Knuckles.
Brass knuckles, not Popeye. Well, what have you got that's more dangerous?
My temper. That guy is going down.
Boy, what are you doing out there?
I'd say I was winning.
Well, you're not winning good enough. She hasn't gone down once.
She's good at blocking my punches, but they are still hurting her because of the brass knucks.
You need to knock her out this round. As soon as it starts. Do you hear me? The Olympic Committee will not be impressed with your patty cake.
I'll try my best.
You'll do more than try, you will get it done. No excuses.
Yes, sir.
Is Daddy mad at you, Timmy?
Shut up.
You're slow. Must be all that weight in your glove slowing you down.
I said, shut up.
Come on, Timmy, hit her.
Oh, Daddy is mad. Doesn't he know you're not a good enough boxer to hit me?
You bitch.
Now Christy,
Why you-
stop.
Gee, Tim, you can't even knock out the right person. Running away? Where you gonna hide?
Christy, look out.
Thanks. See that, Timmy? Mary didn't need those knuckly things to knock out your father, did she? And I don't need them to knock you out. Ready?
No. Please. I quit. No more hitting.
What's that? I didn't quite hear you.
He said. I didn't hear him either.
Mary, would you take Tim's glove off, please?
Sure.
What is he? Oh, that's not even. Okay.
Might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going, because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit.
I guess this is that brass thing. He could have hurt you with this.
Everybody look. He was using brass knuckly things to try to win by cheating. I just used gold knuckles and beat him fair and square. Everybody needs to come to Mr. McCoy's gym and learn how to box the right way.
And then we're going to write a report on Dickens next week.
That sounds like a lot of homework.
Yeah. Isn't it great?
Nobody has ever described homework as being great.
Here's Christy. Who's that with her?
I don't know.
Hi guys. This is my cousin Ellie from Ceresco. I'm showing her around the school.
Hi.
Hi Ellie.
Ellie, this is Mary of course, that's Chad, and that is John. That's John? Yep, I thought you said he was cute. I said, sort of cute.
Well, John, sort of cute is better than not cute at all. Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Hi Timmy.
The name is Tim. Have you come to apologize? Shut up, nerd boy, or I'll make you eat your calculus book.
Timmy, are you looking to get beat up again?
You have ruined my life. Not only won't the Olympic Committee look at me, but I've been kicked out of Golden Gloves too.
That's what happens when you cheat.
Well, one of these days I'm going to get you, and get you good. Nobody will think you're tough when I get through with you.
Don't talk so mean to my cousin.
Shut up, you little brat.
I'm not a brat.
Way to go, Ellie.
There's the bell. We better get to class.
Did you get that?
Yup.
Let's get it on YouTube right away.